Okay, so we're going to learn how to make this in the free version. So basically you go to CuteCut, not CuteCut Pro. You go to the free version, not the paying version. Then you're going to make a new movie called Live Wallpaper. And then this is where you're going to add the stars. So you're going to go to that star picture we made in the last tutorial. And you're going to add it here. You're going to make it bigger than the whole thing. But you see that section at the bottom that has the little logo? You're going to skip that whole section. See how there's nothing there at the bottom? It's like that whole portion's just, you're gonna ignore that whole part. So you're just gonna use the rest of the video. So after you've made the stars bigger, you're gonna add a transition, which I have another video on. Then you're gonna have it go to the right, so it looks like this, and then you're gonna go back, and then you're gonna use the little circle things to make it longer, so the stars go a little slower and it lasts longer. Now the stars are supposed to go to the side. That's why we're making the video longer, so you can cut it later. And then you're going to save that to your camera roll, and then you're going to make another new movie called The Character. So here, we already made the character in the last tutorial, so you're just going to add him in, take him to the side, you're going to make him a little smaller. And again, you're going to forget that logo to the other side exists, because we're going to crop that out later. So basically, you add in your transition like that. And again, I already have another video on how to add transitions. So you're going to go to your camera roll, your gallery, and then you're going to start cropping him. So you're going to crop out that logo. Now, I already repeated this process with that little text that we want to add. And I have a whole nother video on how to do the little sliding thing with it, so I just remade that video, and then I cropped out the logo like I did with the character. Now I'm going to make another new movie, and I'm going to add that star video we made previously, and then I'm going to add that little text thing we just made. And then I'm going to change the little text thing down to size about where I would want it on the lock screen, which is about right in the middle, and I'm going to make sure it's small so I can crop it properly. So after that's about where you want it, you're gonna save that to your camera roll, and you're not gonna do anything to it. And then you're gonna go make another new movie. Sorry, this is a lot. This is the last new movie you're making though. So it's gonna be a portrait this time. Make another video with the last video you just made. And then you are going to add that little character. Now, I had a really rough time with this time. I have no idea why, but you are going to want to move him to the side, add a custom transition. I have a whole nother video on this, so that's why I skipped some parts, because I already have videos on how to do these little small parts. So basically what you want to do here is just start working with the transition, figuring out how you're going to move him to the side. So what I did here was I just let him stay big, and then I moved him completely like that, and then I made him smaller. And then I moved the little guy where I wanted it. And then this was at the end of the transition. You can see that on the little slidey thing, so I moved it back to the beginning. And then I just did the same thing here. I moved it to where I wanted it to start, and then where I wanted it to end. So this is about where I started figuring out that this is how I wanted it. And then I moved that little blue circle that you see away from the little square, I moved it back into the middle of everything so it looked normal. But then I saved the video to my camera roll, and then I went to go edit it in my camera roll, and then I just cropped it where I wanted it to be cropped, which you can see here. And after you do that, you can just do it however you want, but this is what it should look like at this point. And I did this all with the free apps. You don't have to pay. And then, yeah. So this is just me finishing it up. And that's about it. You can put questions below and I'll answer them or tag you in the other videos of small tutorials. But yeah.